It's like a
Hey everybody, and welcome back to
DJ Gaming Another, and
today we'll be reacting to JaidenAnimations' first time playing.
D&D. Let's get this started.
board game without the board, and you play using your imagination. If you think of something, it can just happen in game. D&D is very popular. Almost everyone I've ever met absolutely loves it.
And in your mouth.
You imagine it, hey, make it happen. Just like I imagined DJ accidentally running into a village with Alice.
That child is gone, and it's your fault.
Yeah, we're banished from the village forever. It's all my fault.
Never played it before, even though I always thought I would really like it. People would tell me stories of their games, like, so this one time me and my party were entering a cave, and there was a big ogre guarding some treasure, but I used
I have a question. Have we ever actually entered something like a cave?
I don't think.
All our battles were either in a tavern or out in the open.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't think you're like me and Swin done some on our own.
like, yo, bro, a pal.
So we done some in a cave in a castle, I think, but that's it.
my charisma stat to seduce him, and we ended up eloping together. Dude, if you don't think that sounds crazy fun, then I don't think we would get along, and you should probably unsubscribe. But if you do think that sounds fun, then hey. Sorry, I've never done that before.
Hey,
No,
are you
I
subscribed?
decided to-
Are you subscribed? Do it. Do it. Are you subscribed to her? Check. Check if you're subscribed. DJ, you there? Well, I guess it went AFK. Love you people home. Well, if you've been if you do enjoy this video, make sure to not only subscribe to DJ's channel, but subscribe to Jaiden's. I don't really have anything else to say. We do not have scripts for these videos. We just wing it. So, while he's AFK, I try to entertain him. That's because he doesn't cut these. So I just try to entertain every single one of you. So, yeah. I don't really know what else to do. So, yeah. This is awkward. But seriously though, make sure to subscribe to Jaiden's channel. She's an amazing YouTuber. She deserves the support.
Sorry about that.
I may have filled in for you. Yeah, I was doing a plug.
What'd you say?
I was just telling the viewers to subscribe to your channel and Jaiden's because she deserves it, and so do you. I don't know about you, but you deserve it. Yeah, but yeah,
Shout out to Charlie,
we deserve it.
aka Slimesicle, aka Charlie Slimesicle, because he's super into D&D, and we ended up forming a little group of me, Alpharad, Ronbu as the players, and Charlie as the Dungeon Master, which is like the game organizer slash manager slash god. We all created our characters, and into the world we were teleported. The clouds part over a vast, lush forest. In it, a giant ancient oak tree can be found looming over all the other trees. The inside has been hollowed out.
You know, they have like, this was actually like a good intro to one of these.
Yeah.
When all of us, like, you just fucking randomly wake up in the middle, in the middle of the street.
Yeah. I don't think you even posted a D&D video on here yet, so the viewers probably have no idea what you're talking about. That's the next video. Probably this Friday.
I know. I told you.
Maybe.
Only videos going on the exclusive content is fuck ups.
It's a naughty word, don't say it.
Whatever. But still, only videos that don't work out go.
But this ain't going on it, Steve. You said this was going on the red year.
Yes, this is. It has
Well, there's this not the exclusive anyway.
I don't think I have exclusive posted on the other channel. I'll just do that.
And a sign hangs on the side reading Old Oak Inn. Inside, many creatures of various origins are relaxing, drinking, socializing, but one stands out. A cat, equipped with various instruments, sits at a table, leaning over their cup of milk and scanning the room. They spot a dragonborn drinking at the bar, alone, seemingly pondering life. From the other end of the bar, a man in a suit approaches the dragon and starts.
I know. This is a motherfucking dragon just pondering about life. Well,
And then just Alpharad just looks at him.
yeah, the dude,
Like, take a look at this. Take a look at the detail here.
the
Like,
dude is
I wish I had my mouse. I wish you could see my mouse.
Dino. The dude's like, you look oddly suspicious. For no fucking reason whatsoever.
Okay, so you see the big old thing on the right above above Jaden's head?
Right. This?
Yeah. The detail on these, like, why would they put that in? Like, you don't think to do that. Like, did they have the little cat boat? God, did that thing that was in there before that? What did you say, James, maybe? Like, this is just very well done.
You don't ask on why they do anything. Okay?
Have you never watched somebody react to Jaden's videos?
You don't
They're just
ask-
amazed at the detail she gives in.
I know, right? But still, you don't ask why animators put amazing detail. Because they draw
Conversation.
every single... Oh my motherfucking god.
Do you
it's
need a
mad.
free, easy way to capture your gameplay? Introducing Outplayed. Record anything.
This video is not sponsored.
We just... Anyway, they...
Is that
Mark?
double ad revenue? Is that double ad revenue if we actually show an ad in here?
I don't know, but they... Animators draw every single frame.
Yeah, I
No,
know, and yet
don't.
it's amazing why they do that.
Who are you?
I know.
I'm Paul. I'm an assistant manager at Ye Old Mart of Wall. 43 years old. My wife passed away during childbirth. My parents died.
That's
My only
true.
child, Paul Jr., ran away at age 6.
Bro,
I'm
that's
living a
motherfucking
deadbeat
bad.
life, not even able to go up in the corporate ladder because my manager, Mark, prevents me from doing so. So here I am.
That's motherfucking Batman
Taking away my woes. I'm Zoot. Hi, excuse me. Are you two new around here? Born and raised. I wish I was. Okay, so I've been stuck in a time loop for what I believe to be the past 3 years. I've relived the same day over and over. I suspect my neighbor Thomas somehow trapped me here, but I don't know how to escape. I can prove it. Look, over there. In about 5 seconds, there's a 70% chance a waiter is gonna trip and drop their glasses onto the ground. Well, alright, it's a bit impressive, but, like,
That is.
it's gonna take a bit more convincing because that wasn't all that. Suddenly, a sheep crashes through the tavern windows and starts rampaging.
Dino. Motherfucking coconut mall music. That
Really? That we just start coconut ball.
motherfucking coconut mall happens.
Listen, okay, hold on.
A sheep crashes through.
Hold on, pause it. Like, did you see him roll? Did you see the guy roll in the background? Before, did you see him roll? Dude, that's a cool little detail. Right? DJ? DJ. DJ to DJ. And it's AFK again. Well, lovely people, and I keep having to entertain because DJ keeps going AFK. Honestly, I've been watching Jaden for a while. This ain't one of my favorite videos, but it is really like the mom. I just wish it. I don't even know if she done this somewhere else or what, But I just wish I could actually see the raw D&D playing footage rather than just the animated version. Because that would be so much funner. Like, for me personally, that's the asses.
Huh? What
I'm talking to the people because you keep going AFK.
Not my fault. My mom was hungry.
You're making her the food.
Bruh. Anyway,
It's gonna take a bit more convincing because that.
no. Watch this. Well, I'm gonna slow it down to 0.25. I want you to just wait for
bit
that
impressive, but like
the beat
it's
drop.
gonna take a bit more convincing because that wasn't all that. Suddenly,
It
That
happened,
too.
it happened right at the beat drop, which is just fucking amazing.
And you did the shaking and everything. Jaden is such a good animator.
Yes. Jaiden and all her friends. Odd Ones Out, Something Else YT.
By the way, if you enjoy our reaction content,
she crashes through the
just
tavern
leave a
windows and
like.
starts
I'd really like to do
rampaging
more
around
of
the
this.
inn. It's going straight up crazy, knocking over tables, knocking over people. Paul mentions it's got something in its mouth, and the sheep immediately stops and runs straight up to him. As Paul takes what seems to be a scroll out of the sheep's mouth, Zoot whips out their mace in an attempt to pepper spray the sheep.
Dino, I have a question. How much stuff similar to this has happened in our stuff?
I know, right? Just pulls out a pepper spray to spray a sheep.
No, like,
You're a dragonborn, just eat it.
no, like all the motherfucking chaos.
Yeah, just raw chaos.
It's like casual motherfucking chaos. POV every single motherfucking action movie. Yo, can I have a drink?
Like, it's gonna take a bit more convincing because that wasn't all that.
Nah, fool. I'm here.
Suddenly, a sheep crashes
I'm a
through the
sheep
tavern
on
windows and
drugs.
starts rampaging around the inn. It's going straight up crazy, knocking over tables, knocking over people. Paul mentions it's got something in its mouth, and the sheep immediately stops and runs straight up to him. As Paul takes what seems to be a scroll out of the sheep's mouth, Zoot whips out their mace in an attempt to pepper spray the sheep, but slips on a puddle of rum and accidentally sprays Paul, who just is disappointed at this point. The three open the scroll, and Zoot, recognizing it's a speak with animals spell, translates it, casting a huge shockwave and blasting everything in its radius.
The tree is gone. Imagine what it cost. Imagine what it cost to make that entire thing.
Probably not that much. It's probably just a hollow dead tree turned into a tavern.
I mean,
For the building itself, probably a lot, but if was a hollow tree to begin with, it probably didn't cost that much for the structure of it.
well, what about what's inside?
That probably costs more.
All the
Either that poor goblin lady or whatever the heck she is.
You're just fucking. What?
Hello? Can you understand me now? Why the f did you try to spray me with mace?
Weather app says rain. McDonald's app
Is
says
this double act content, YouTube?
Zoot and the sheep start bickering
No,
as
but
Paul
I'm
and
gonna
Tholomew
cut
just
it out.
stare at them. Just forget it. I'm no ordinary sheep. I used to be human and was cursed into a sheep's body. My name is Luop.
Hold on, go back.
This one, right?
That's Paul's son.
To be human.
I watched this before, but like I noticed. I just now noticed that.
Forget it. I'm no ordinary sheep. I used to be human.
That's a silhouette.
Stare from the sheep as he talks. Anyway.
And was cursed into a sheep's body. My name is Luop, and I need your help becoming human again. Please. Alright, Lop. Well, it's
Every single D&D movie and Lord of the Rings movie has a plot similar to this.
Luop. Come on, guys,
Yeah.
let's go. And for some reason, they all went along with it, still not understanding what the hell is going on. Maybe
DJ Afton and Allosaur every single fucking time.
Yeah, that's actually the perfect representation. Just that, DJ Afton is his size, and Allosaur is his size. Because Allosaur is like much taller than Afton. Even though Afton is like 6 feet or something.
Yeah, 6 feet.
But, and again, I'm pretty sure both of them did grow and shrink, so it could vary.
Yeah, I can grow and shrink.
So could Allosaur. So, yeah.
But
Well, his carried some bagpipes on his back.
But since DJ Afton literally has every single superpower in the universe, no, Ultraverse.
I bet he still could have killed Mr. Immortal.
I am God. Snap.
Don't say that. Hi, Keys. Do you want to say hi to the viewers?
And just fucking snap.
Just a cat, just a white
They can
loot
find their
calico
arch
just
enemies, Mark
rubbed
and
into the
Thompson,
screen.
along the way. The group is walking through the woods. Tholomew is very on edge, feeling like something isn't quite right. The tree line is shifting in unnatural ways. Oak trees are turning into birch. The bushes are rustling. Zoot spots various random animals
Every Minecraft forest.
along the path and
Yeah.
picks up a turtle, which they add to their inventory. Paul tries to pocket a turtle of his
They kidnapped the turtles.
own, but it turns out to be a rock and is then mauled by a cougar. He ends up unharmed, though his adventure suit he changed into is now ruined. Zoot feels bad about Paul not getting a turtle, so they offer to let Paul name theirs, to which he chooses Paul Jr. They eventually
He's gonna run away.
reach a clearing with a large stone outcrop covered in engraved shifting runes. Carved into a stone is a large bronze door with a face on it. Hello. You should try to impress it. Oh, okay.
Answer me riddles 3, and then you can come in. By the riddle door.
Riddle door.
The alphabet goes from A to Z, but I go from Z to A. What am I?
Yeah,
A zebra.
Backwards.
The answer was zebra.
Hey!
Next.
I was right!
I move without wings, between silken strings. I need
Hold on, what was that again?
Hold on, I need the subtitles.
I move without wings, between silken strings. I need, as you may find, my substance kind.
I'm gonna say a spider, because I got the butt strings.
Correct! You may pass.
Wait, but can you turn our friend back?
Oh yeah, double or nothing. Answer this next riddle, and your friend will be turned back. I creep and crawl with no eyes, legs, or ears, but I can move
A snake.
with my peers. What am I?
Snake or worm?
Can you use it in a sentence?
In answer to the question,
Yeah, like spelling bee style.
nice try, but you're not gonna worm your way out of this.
I think I picked up on it. I don't know if you noticed, but he said worm.
Oh,
on
so
it.
it's not snake, it's
I'm
worm.
very detail oriented.
Don't listen to him, he's a zero.
Paul Jr., what do you
That's
think the
racist.
answer is? Turtle. Turtle, final answer. It's a worm!
Correct.
The adventurers walk through the door's mouth, which closes behind them. As they're walking into an open room, they're greeted by a closed silver door. Zoot immediately pitches the turtle at the door, but nothing happens. There's 3 dishes of clay
I
placed
pulled
in
back.
front of 3 pedestals, and the door face emerges once again, this time on the ceiling.
In order to continue, create whatever you want.
Is this the purple guy in face form? Comes back.
Not wanting to deal with more riddles, Zoot throws a dagger into the door's eye.
Dude, fine, I'm not helping you with this one.
The group, now lost with no direction, decides for some reason to all start eating the clay, even feeding some to Paul Jr. and Lwop against their wills. After all the clay has been consumed, the pillars glow red and more clay drops down from the ceiling, resetting the puzzle. Huh. Out of ideas, they decide to do what
That clay looks tasty. Let's eat it.
Never did the day.
Resets. Infinite food.
the doorface suggested. Bartholomew sculpts a crown, Zoot rolls out a worm, and Paul builds a penguin. They all place their creations on pedestals, which sink in and beam green before the lights turn out and everything goes dark. They flash back on and suddenly all their creations have come to life in weird clay flesh bodies. Paul cleaves at his penguin with his great axe, nearly cutting it clean in half, revealing that the inside is just more clay. The worm monster looks at Zoot and says, "It's wormin' time!" causing Zoot to
Morbid time, but
It's worm time!
scream and sending a shockwave towards it, immediately exploding the worm and splattering clay everywhere, living
That's a
as a
Pokemon
normal-sized worm
crap.
now. The worm lunges and
Let's
wraps
stop it.
itself around Zoot's throat, trying to choke them out. Bartholomew rips the arms off the crown monster and dodges its follow-up attack. The penguin reforms itself, sprints full speed at Paul, but slips and splats into a pile of clay on the ground, to which Paul finishes off with his axe. Meanwhile, Bartholomew attempts to rip the legs off the crown, only for the crown legs to turn into arms, grabbing Bartholomew and climbing onto their head, causing them to lose their mind, viewing the other party members as enemies. Paul shifts his attention to Bartholomew, throwing his great axe horizontally at the crown. Unfortunately, it goes a bit low and the
feral,
Wolf!
feral Allosaur.
Yes.
Feral Allosaur be like.
handle smacks Bartholomew directly in
There are 5.9 million searches made every minute. The next one you do,
I'm gonna cut those motherfuckers. You know
the
that.
face. Zoot gets a grip on the worm, ripping it off their throat, and breathes acid onto it until it's reduced to ash. Bartholomew blows
That's
on
a
the
babe.
bagpipes to attack Paul, sending out a thunderous shockwave that shakes the cavern. Paul is able to hold his ground, runs up to the two, and successfully cleans the crown off Bartholomew's head.
This is an
All the
interesting
clay
video.
monsters have been defeated.
That was an interesting commentary, wasn't it?
Anyway,
Let's reduce. Zoot gets the crown. His enemies. Paul shifts his attention to Bartholomew, throwing his great
POV Allosaur versus DJ.
axe horizontally at the crown.
almost
Unfortunately, it
zapped.
goes a bit low and the handle smacks Bartholomew directly in the face. Zoot gets a grip on the worm, ripping it off their throat, and breathes acid onto it until it's reduced to ash. Bartholomew blows on their bagpipes to attack Paul, sending out a thunderous shockwave that shakes the cavern. Paul is able to hold his ground, runs up to the two, and successfully cleans the crown off Bartholomew's head. All the clay monsters have been defeated. The silver door opens, and everyone cheers together in celebration. The adventurers enter the new room to be greeted by wooden structures, spiral staircases, platforms, and a golden door at the very back wall. It looks like a camp is set up inside the area.
Bartholomew don't want to do this no more.
Bartholomew.
That was his name, right?
Could you imagine if just in the corner on the tent or whatever, just Kevin just pops out from Home Alone?
Bro's just been like, bro.
But bro just thought,
Bro got my
if Jaden actually watches this, then she's gonna be so disgusted at our commentary.
Bro's got molested by a crown.
He's like, he just got mesmerized. He got smacked in the face by an axe. He's been mind controlled and everything.
He decided he don't want to do this anymore. He hates this.
And voices can
Yeah,
be
he may
heard
have been a
above on one of the
pacifist, who
platforms.
knows?
Bartholomew scans the area looking for traces of their neighbor, Thompson. Not only do they discover a pack of goblins that have inhabited the
That looks yummy.
area, but he also recognizes a familiar boot print in the clay. It's the same type Thompson wears. He's been here. Paul climbs up to the goblin platform and sparks conversation. The goblins are confused and a bit wary of the intruders, but introduce themselves nonetheless.
I'm Gob, that's Glob, that's Gobble, that's Gobble Gob, and that's the Peeler.
And who's that?
Or have the name
That's Bloyle.
So your names are Gob, Glob, Gobble, Gobble Gob, Peeler, and Bloyle?
The Peeler.
Got it. So your name is the Peeler. You don't know anything about Marker Thompson.
I only know about one thing, and that's peeling. Yeah.
Great, there you go.
Oh,
Oh, great, there he goes. They just said it. Oh, not again. He's stabbing somebody's heads again. That guy needs to be put in an insane asylum.
Nah, purely me. When I accidentally I was going to another village, and Swig goes, God damn it, not again.
We probably will never play
okay,
D&D.
all right,
We're
we're leaving. Paul
not
starts
as
booking
bad.
it to the door. They can't.
We might, if Swig gets back into this.
Yeah, but when I turn age
The
20,
Peeler right on his tail, stabbing at his ankles. No one else is doing or saying anything, they're just watching. Paul makes it back to the previous room, and the Peeler slinks into the shadows. With Paul in the other room and Tholomew and Zoot unable to speak Goblin, Tholomew is left trying to communicate through improvised sign language, pointing at the door and blowing kisses at the goblins to signal peace. Zoot tries to slip around the goblins in the meantime, as communication is clearly not working and the goblins are only getting more aggressive, but they bump into an invisible force they can't see, alerting the goblins, who are now initiating combat. Zoot decides to keep running to the door as Tholomew bangs on their drums, sending sound shockwaves at the attacking goblins. Gob, Glob, and Gobble are all sent flying off the edge of the platform, falling to their deaths. Gobblegob, in a fit of rage after losing his friends, lunges at Tholomew but misses completely, sending himself off the edge of the platform too. The Peeler emerges from the shadows to lunge at Tholomew, who is taking up Loyal, but Paul jumps in just in time, clashing blades with him. As everyone is distracted, Zoot gets to the door, peeking in to see an entirely golden room with a small golden rod shaped like
That's too much gold, even for me.
a tree
Yeah.
floating at the center. The branch shifts between value
POV millionaires when they just want to get rid of money.
yeah.
materials, at one moment being made of gold, then emerald and ruby. Gobblegob, the goblin that accidentally dove off the side of the platform, sprints back up the stairs and attempts to tackle Tholomew off the platform, but accidentally leaps over him and plummets once again over the edge, this time to his demise. Paul and Tholomew perform a clumsy team attack together and finish off the Peeler, ending the battle, but because of the uncoordinated attack, Paul's axe is now peeled. They all hurry over to Zoot and enter the golden room together, trying to figure out how to get the artifact down. Zoot suggests they all toss Slop into the air to get it down, so Paul so long gay Bowser's the sheep into the air, but in the complete opposite direction.
I love that.
It's so long about that.
You do. He's trying to save his friend. I love the
Quickly
battle
runs over and
animations of
breaks
this.
the
It's just
ball,
so
and before
fun.
Bob can say anything,
I could never
they
come up
throw
with
him
something like
again,
this.
time hitting their target as they both fall to the ground. No one stops Wop's fall this time as he lays motionless on the floor. As Tholomew is healing up Lop, Zoot approaches the wand, only for it to be snatched by an invisible force. An unseen figure then reveals itself. Well, hey there, neighbor. Oh, and Paul. It's me, your good friend, Mark Thompson. Tholomew, you ruined my life, spreading false rumors about me. You said I cursed you, and now no one wants to talk to me. My wife and kids left me, everyone avoids me, so I spent years becoming a dark wizard, and I'm gonna have my revenge. What about me? And you, Paul? Anyway, yeah! You all are gonna be spending the rest of your lives here in this shifted sanctum.
Oh, it's a boom boom. Oh, he just the arm. Just the arm. Mr. Arm. Arm.
I have a question.
You do not have the right to bear arms here. This ain't America. This is D&D, and
Daniel, I have a question.
yes.
How the fuck did they not see all the TNT before?
D&D logic. They didn't look it up.
Spending the rest of your lives here in this shifted sanctum. Oh,
It was also on the podium.
we're going now.
It was also on the podium the stick was on.
Okay.
Tholomew quickly casts Locate Object on the wand Mark is now holding and throws ink in the general direction, hoping to reveal where Mark is, but unfortunately it doesn't land. Zoot sprints in the direction Tholomew indicated and attempts to tackle the air. They make contact, but bounce off of Mark's rock-solid beer gut, breaking the invisibility spell. Tholomew whips out their drums, slamming it with the intent to cast a Thunderwave on Mark, sending him flying from the impact. Zoot follows behind and shouts, "Depression!" casting a command spell on him. He stops in his tracks, facing Zoot, and says, "I'm so sad." Having never dealt with depression before, he pulls out a picture of his ex-wife and kids and just stares at it.
They both have bears.
Paul and Tholomew see their chance
With the
to
world's
trick them and
smallest
once again try to
player.
use an ultimate team attack. They grip Paul's peeled axe together and throw it in tandem at Mark. But once again, they mess up, and Tholomew is accidentally sent flying with the axe as it pierces Mark's chest. Mark is unfazed, still wallowing in his depression, but Zoot sees this as an opportunity, casting Disguise Self and visually turning themselves into Mark's ex-wife. Ella, is that you? It is. Mark.
In Albion, no matter where you go or what you do, your mount will accompany you on your journey. Perhaps you'll pick the ox.
At least that's not that many.
Mark drops the photo and wand, sobbing, and slowly walks towards
Perhaps you
Zoot,
pick
his
the
arms
ox.
out, ready for his embrace. He grabs Zoot and pulls him close, tears streaming down his face. It's been so hard. It's okay. I'm here now. Zoot pulls back just a bit, just to look into Mark's eyes, which are sparkling with tears, and proceeds to acid blast him point blank from the
Could you imagine just having broke up with your wife because some guys just telling lies about you? Years later, you just see her again after you're fighting a bunch of people holding an axe in your outfit. Then when you finally embrace her, then just stare longingly into her eyes, she just acid blasts you.
Damn, that's gotta be the saddest way to go, to be honest.
Yeah, manage if did he die here? Let's see. Unpause it.
Mark is heavily damaged but alive, snapping back to.
He lived.
But he's severely damaged and angry.
Pulls axe to the ground. If I can't have the wand, no one can. Paul picks up one part of his peeled axe. Looks like the manager position just opened up. He throws the axe and hits Mark, but doesn't kill him. He then picks up the other peeled axe part to throw as well, but it boomerangs around and hits him in the back of the head. Tholomew grabs the wand from the ground and points it at Mark. This is for everything. The low tax return, the restraining order for moving in next to me. You're my personal hell! Mark turns to Paul while being zapped by the wand. Would you still let me be your manager, even if I was a...
Oh, we just got transformed.
You're fired. You guys did it! Please, use the wand to turn me back into a human. Please! Tholomew casts the wand's powers on Talop, finally turning him back into his original form. Paul and now human Luop lock eyes.
Move it!
Dad? Paul Jr. Is that
Dino, you were correct. It was Paul.
You? Oh, Paul and his long-lost son.
That's
Paul
it.
Jr.
Hold on.
Embrace.
Pause it. The wand turns into sand, apparently. Yeah, that's, you know whenever you're watching some, like, Sesame Kids show or something, you're just like, oh! And I'm like, the answer was right in front of you the whole time. Like, you know, whenever you watch, like, what do you call it?
I don't know.
That one
Paul
show or
Jr.
whatever? I don't know.
Is that you?
Wonder Pets or something.
Man, you wanna know something? Since we're talking about cartoons, I found this,
And we're watching one.
I found this old one that I've been looking for ever since I was a kid. I've watched it before, then I started looking for it again. Motherfucker,
What the crap is up? No, 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 we ain't doing that today.
What? It was actually pretty fucking crazy. It was, not gonna lie, if you were to teach your kid anything, that'd be like a cool ass way.
Oh! Paul and his long-lost son, Paul Jr., embrace. The wand, now all out of magic, crumbles into dust, and the party exits the cave. The bomb is detonated, and the explosions erupt behind them as the group walks off together. Thanks for watching. This was a different type of video, but I hope you enjoyed it. Especially big thanks.
The ending, badass.
Yeah. What is that, Evil Pegasus? What is that?
It was super fun, and I really want to play more. I'd like to upload highlights of the actual D&D session to my second channel eventually, but it's not ready yet because I'm bad at planning. So maybe that'll happen one day. Anyway, this was a big project. Thanks to the team as always, and to
You're supposed to be like very, very agile. She just fell off my bed all bed.
Bye-bye.
Okay, do you want to react to something else right now, or what?